Okay, I have some new glasses, y'all, and I love them. They're so cute. Anyway, I wanted to make a quick short video. I want to get your opinion. I need some help. I need other viewers. I need my cut from the same cloth family. I need some help, okay? I need some help understanding some things. So I'm reading this book currently. It is called The Conversation by Harper, How Black Men and Women Can Build Long, Loving, Trusting Relationships, okay? So this is written by Harper, of course, the letters to a young Arthur. I meant young, whatever he wrote, some other things. Letters to a young brother and a young sister is what I meant to say. Haven't read those books. I'm reading this one. So I'm probably about a quarter of a way through. It's not a whole lot, but I don't know if I can finish reading it. This book is about, helping women and men be better able to communicate and better understand one another to have a better relationship. All I hear in this book after reading 100 pages is that women need to get their shit together and understand that men are going to be men. And there's no changing them. There's no making them do anything different. There is no expecting them to do anything different. Either you accept it and put all your bullshit to the side, or you be single. Or you just end up single, not be single. And like I said, maybe I should just continue reading, but it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating to read because as a woman who believes that women should be empowered, women should be loved, and I believe if a man really wants to be with the woman, he would be reading books like this too. Like he would be reading, or not necessarily reading books like this, because yes, you should read this book, but I think men should read books about women. Men should learn about women and not just say, I'm going to be who I am, and either you like it or you don't. You cannot rush a man into commitment. It will happen on his terms. If you try to force it, it will just create resentment on his end. And even gives in initially, the relationship won't work. You cannot forget that women outnumber men tremendously. Therefore, men can pick and choose who they want to be with. Also, a man is not sitting around thinking about a biological clock or planning out a wedding before he has a fiance. Like it or not, all commitments are based on man's terms. I beg to differ. I beg to fucking differ. I think some of the things that I'm reading in this book are coming from men who I don't even know what they're doing. And I guess this plays into my education as a counselor, as a feminist, if you want to use those terms, as a woman who believes that men and women can both grow together, learn from each other. Just as human beings, I don't think men dictate anything in the world. I don't think women solely dictate anything in the world. I think in the book it was saying men think about sex every minute of the day, and women think about sex maybe every other day or something like that. Women are more emotional or get more attached. Men have the ability to detach from feelings and emotions. I think that is the fact that we all know that is the one reason why we should not go around just having sex with women. I think you should practice some damn self-control and reflect on yourself and try to give yourself more of those needs and desires versus seeking out women to do that when you know that women are more susceptible to be emotionally attached to you, and you know you don't have shit to give her. I don't think it's an excuse to say that's just the way men are. I personally don't think that way. So I need help. Because I don't want to finish this book. It's not that I don't want to finish this book. I do want to finish this book. And I want to finish reading it. But all I hear is women need to do better to understand men. This encourages me to write a book from a woman's perspective. I think there's a little bit of bias in this because men are the dominant culture. So there's a lot of dominant discourse in this book. There's a lot of this is the way men are and accept the way men are and you'll be better off in your relationships. And I think that's bullshit. I think back to my own relationship. It has helped me to understand. Some books like this have helped me to understand, okay, this is what I'm walking into. This is not what I'm settling for. And if I'm worthy enough, it said in the book, stop trying to change men and they don't try to change you. That's bullshit. Men want you to change to put up with their shit or not necessarily put up with their shit. They want to be this man, quote unquote. And so a lot of times I feel like women have to shrink themselves or become this docile individual to dwell in the same space with men. And that's something that I currently am struggling with because I have not necessarily, I don't have a dominant boyfriend. I have a dominant personality, and I'm very dominant in a lot of aspects of my life, in terms of education, the way that I think about things, the way that I view things. And although I recognize that I value some of those things that he brings to the table, he definitely have to value these things that I bring to the table. And it's not saying you have to stop being who you are so I can be this man. And that's what I hear in this book. I hear that women need to stop wanting to be in control of certain things versus saying your relationship is your relationship and men have to work just as hard to be with women as women have to do to be with men. And I also think that because I've been in same-sex relationships, because I guess if you want to give me a title, I'm bisexual, I have experienced two different types of relationships. I've experienced with women is to give, more emotional, more giving, more loving, more caring, but it still comes with its issues and its shit. So when I'm in a relationship with a man, I still expect some of those, let's meet each other halfway. And that's who I am, and I'm not going to change that. And that's part of the reason why I think that same-sex relationships work for me. And so in terms of being in any relationship, versus if you take man or woman out of it, I think that there is a need for people to allow people to be themselves in certain situations and not just automatically say, you need to stop doing this in order to be with me, and I need to stop doing this in order to be with you. How can there be more give and take? So what I'm asking from you guys is to help me. If you have read this book, I'm going to try to finish it. I'm going to read a little bit more this morning. Help me to understand what some of this thinking, or if you're in a relationship, do you feel like it's better to, I don't know what I'm asking. Just help me to understand. Help me to be able to finish the damn book. Because at this point, I'm like, I might as well just leave this where it is and move on to the next book.